Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I posted on here. I'm so sorry. Don't work in the film industry because 1, you have no time for a life. 2, you don't have time to make enough clothes. Honestly, when I was pulling out all the clothes that I had to do, I realized, oh, I've not actually done a lot. But then when I spent 2 hours ironing everything, I'm like, oh, I have. Yeah, I have. So because this video did so well last year, and also it's really cool to reflect on what I've made, I'm gonna go through everything I've made this year in 2022. Wonderful. Right, where do we start? So let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Swimwear. 1, never made swimwear before, but you know what? I am so freaking proud of what I've created. I made the most beautiful little bikini piece out of fabric from Ellie Whittaker, or Whittaker. My mother and I always argue about the pronunciation. If you're watching this, tell me if it's option A or B. Right, so I made that bikini. I absolutely love it. It was the first piece I made, and I just love it because it's all this Australiana fabric. And as the ladies at paddleboarding say, it's actually a weed, not flora. I'm like, this one. I think this is a weed, which technically it is, but I love it. But look at this, it's fantastic. I just love this. And then I bought too much of the fabric, so I also made swimmers, because you always need swimmers for the paddleboarding at the beach. I love this little number, it's so cute. And with each piece I've put in a boobs, because I hate nipples. Absolutely hate nipples. It's the worst thing you can do. And then because you also need, for a whole bikini and swimwear look, you live in Australia, and you need a rashie, don't you? Can't go wrong with a matching rashie. To be fair, all the ladies at paddleboarding are really jealous of my look. Soz mates, wait till you see the swimming costume fabric I bought from Ellie Whittaker. Ellie Fabulousness. Then we go on to your bottoms. And compared to the video last year where I looked freaking pregnant, at least I look skinny in this video to go bottoms. Thank you, gym. That is the one thing I've actually done with this year, is actually go to the gym every weekend. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, a skirt. I bought this fabric in Australia this year. I was going to make a top out of it, and then obviously I didn't. But I just love this little skirt. I whipped it up one night while watching Sabrina Goes to Rome. It's cute, it's very spring, it'll be beautiful with a white little shirt. Love it, love it, love it. And then, oh my god, I bought so much fabric from Australia. And then this is one of my favourites. If anybody knows me, I'm a gumnut baby. This is a gumnut baby. So of course, I've made some May Gibbs gumnut baby trousers. They're just spectacular. And they're quite a showstopper, especially when people go, you have babies' butts on your legs? I'm like, yeah, I do have baby butts on my legs. See? Baby butts. I just love this fabric. It's so Blue Mountain, Sydney Harbour. I wear it all the time. I just adore this. Now this little number, oh my god, it's hefty. I love these trousers. They are so fun. I actually originally made the pattern for my mum, and it's just such a nice fit and such a nice cut. So I made these to go with a top that I actually didn't make, but I purchased in Edinburgh, and I just love this. So together, it's really cute, and it's high-waisted because you need that for this. So moving on to another venture that you would have seen on my Instagram, if you follow my Instagram. Oh my god, am I going to be that person? Yeah. So if you go to the Ventures with, not the Ventures with Diane, it's beautiful, my Instagram. I do say so myself. We went to Sevilla. Fiera. We went to Fiera in Sevilla, which is where all the ladies, especially because this year it's the first time they had it since COVID, they were all wearing flamenco dresses. And I made this one because I love the citrus. Because to me, southern Spain is all about the citrus. It's just fabulous. And then when I realized how spectacular this is, it needed another top, didn't it? So I made a top with the leftover white fabric. And it's all frilly and fun, and it just works so well all together, especially with the hat. Oh, gorgeous. Now technically I didn't make this, but I did make this. I did a fantastical indigo dyeing shibori course. How freaking cool is that? Absolutely freaking adore this. I'm really lucky. I'm a fast hand sewer, so I was able to do a lot in the session, but it's just so much fun. Please make sure when you're rinsing out dye, and maybe just keep washing and washing and washing, because the dye, I had blue armpits when I wore this. Yeah, you really got to get that dye out. Alrighty, next up, this little piece. I really like this because I feel as I get older, I'm a bit more confident having black lists and not wearing bras. You know, as you get older, you don't really care about your body that much, do you? But this is a really, really simple piece that I made, and it's just gorgeous. It's fun, it's so summery, but I just love this piece. It's so sweet. If you can't tell, I have a lot of Australiana fabric here because apparently I'm suppressed and miss my country. Here, this is a little top I made as well. I love it because there's a peplum, which is a word I learnt when I worked on Jingle Jangle. Thank you for the Victorian peplum. And it's just got kookaburras on it and gum nuts, and it's just all my vibes. And it's a really nice top with a pair of trousers that are high-waisted. Really love that. Again, high-waisted trousers. It's the rage, as you can tell. Thank you to my PT for this body at the moment. Gotta keep it up. Right, back to business. Because, like, how cool is that? I do love a Halloween garment. And I love the fabric, and then I added the little trim to make it more gothic. It's just such a cute little number. And then you got the little buttons, which is just so much fun. Bless you, Spotlight. You released a winter range. Well, technically it was autumn when I was there, wasn't it? Which it didn't feel like autumn. Anyway, it released a fleecy range of fabrics. I made some tracky dacks. Yes, I did. And people think they're pajamas, but they are cool, hipster, Australian No, they're not PJs. I just shot myself in the foot. All right, take two. They are cool Australiana trackies. Trackies. These are trackies because the hipsters all wear them. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, but I love these. And then I got this gorgeous little ribbing from, I think, Spain. And it just works so well together with the colours. And I love that it has matching trousers. And wait. With these shoes, this is such a sick look. I absolutely love this look. If you want like really cool pictures of my outfits of the day, why don't you also go to my Instagram handle, which is, if you go that way, Outfit a Day with Diane. I really hope that's the correct handle. But it shows all my fabulous looks like this. I love this paper pattern brand. It's Paper Cut Patterns. It's a Kiwi brand. I've only got 2 patterns. I've just put some more on the Boxing Day sale. Yes. I've made several garments out of this pattern. It's just spectacular. How fantastical is this jumpsuit? I adore this jumpsuit. I think it's one of my favorites. Oh, I love it. Look at this fabric. It's just got crazy animals all over it. It's so fun. It's just so comfortable as well. It's such a great thing. And then I just whipped this up last night, as you do. I bought this fabric again in Australia. I think I bought it from Spotlight. And I just love that it's so tropical and fruity. But it's fabulous. I love this one. It's really cute. I've got some really nice dragon fruit earrings that'll be perfect with it. And then this one actually didn't come first. It's the same pattern, but in a beautiful burnt orange number. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. Onto my other picnic range. I again love this pattern. It's such a nice pattern. But this is such a beautiful summery little dress. It's just so sweet, isn't it? Oh, I just love this. This is one of my favorite outfits. It's just so elegant. I feel like it's a day and an evening garment. Now, onto a Parisian fabric. Yeah, Mum and I went a bit nuts when we went to Paris because we were walking around Montmartre and I'm like, oh, let's go this way. I know there's a fabric shop there. And then I didn't realize there was a whole row of fabric shops. And we bought some really, really nice things. So she's got lots of things for me to make for her. But I bought this because to me, it's so French, but it's really sweet and summery. And it's so nice with a belt because it's so baggy. But it's just fun, and I was able to buy piped bias binding, and it's just so cute because it really just makes it pop. I just love this fabric. Fabulosa. Oh wait, there's so many nice things I made. I'm actually really pleased I did this because it's nice to reflect actually. I love this so much. I don't think you're ready for this jelly because I'm not. Look at this fabric. It's Buffalo Bill. I love it so much. Again, this is the paper cut patterns. It's just such a beautiful print. It's such a beautiful cut. It's one of my favorite dresses. I just love it so much. Honestly, I reckon if you wore it with a long sleeve, you could totally wear it for autumn or spring in this country. Now I had this fabric for a while. Love this fabric. Look at this. This is spectacular. I've never felt so beautiful at work when wearing this. Like, look at this. It's just, it was a bitch to make because it's velvet. But this was so beautiful. I just love this. It is such a nice cut and it's such beautiful fabric and it's such a beautiful purple. Oh, it's so rich. It's just gorgeous. And again, I told you I made lots of these pattern pieces. I love this. So this is a Christmas, Australiana Christmas fabric. How fun is that? I just love that you've got the rosella and then you've got, I think there's a rainbow lorikeet there. And then you got, you know, your koalas and, oh, there's a rainbow lorikeet and little bees and stockings and baubles. It's just, I just love it. I just love it so much. If it wasn't freezing cold in my office at work where they didn't actually turn the heating on because the council and we went freezing and it was the coldest week I've ever experienced in my life when it was -6, I would have worn it to work. Am I bitter and still traumatized from my job? I think so. Yeah. So going back to our little Sabrina moment from before, I love this pattern. I love this. It is such a fun little number. I found this lace and I laid it up so I could use it because it wasn't long enough. So you see it's just sewn and like look at these buttons. They are just spectacular. Look at that. It's just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I just adore this and it makes me feel really beautiful, which is quite nice. Or is that just age and I'm getting more confident, but I felt really gorgeous in it. Now, there's a shop in Shepherd's Bush which is so dangerous. I may have spent £700 there the other week. Cut it several months beforehand. I bought this fabric here from the shop. I mean, like, look at this. It's just so beautiful. And I made, if you've seen my quilted, reversible quilted jacket, this is the same pattern. And it's just such a nice little pattern for an evening going out look. To be fair, I use this lining because it's all I had, but it's nice. I like doing lining with a little bit of pop, but I just love this. Love this. It's so nice with any outfit. Now, technically, I didn't construct the jacket, but I made it fabulous. I love this jacket. It is such a good little, okay, it's such a cute little Christmas outfit. Long story, Shrek Day. One of my girls, she wanted to go as Gingy and I was like, you know what, you're not doing it, let me go do it for you. So I made her a little jacket. I'm like, oh my god, I love this idea so much. I made one for myself too. Ours are completely different because each gingerbread is unique, but I love this so much. It's just so stinking cute. And it's got little sparkling pom-poms with icing on it. And you got your gumdrop buttons. How cute, how cute, how cute. I love this. Thinking of my colleague, I've just realized there's still a sticker on this jacket that she left. Bless her. Hey honey. This is by far one of my favorite jackets I've ever made. It's made out of like a really heavy duty drill. But like, look at this fabric. It's just such a beautiful pattern. I love it so much. I love the pockets. I just love it. And talking about the sticker, hey honey, you're so stinking cute. That's so sweet. I just love my team. They're so gorgeous. But I love that. I love that so much. I wear it everywhere. Okay, last two. So you know that £700 I spent at this shop? yeah, that's literally how I felt when I bought the fabric. You can see why. Oh my goodness. I bought the fabric. Look at this. It's spectacular. Oh, I just need to get a plane ticket to Egypt because this is where it belongs to be. Fabulous, with ruins just walking through. Can you imagine the photos of this? And it looks like hieroglyphs all over it. It's just so stinking beautiful. I love this. I love this. I cannot wait for a warmer day. Now, last but not least, I bought this eons ago when I was in Singapore. Singapore, Little India has the cheapest fabric, but it's some of the most spectacular fabrics. Like for a whole sari, I was spending nothing. I didn't know what to make with it for years. Evening gown, never wear it. So I made the biggest freaking kimono I could wear, especially at work. Can you imagine me walking across a film set like this? I can't, that's the problem, because being a supervisor kind of makes me go a bit, as in the power's getting to my head. Is it? But I just love this. Look at this. It makes me feel like Phryne Fisher. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look at this. It's spectacular. And I overdid it with the fabric department because I wanted to flow and just showcase this fabric. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. But look at this. I actually didn't think I made a lot, but I made a lot. I'm really proud of myself. It's really actually cool to sit back and go, I did all this. And every year my skill gets better and better, and that's so awesome. And I'm just kind of giving myself a pat on the back because I'm a really decent seamstress, which is really awesome compared to like the olden days, like 10 years ago when I first started off in the industry. I wasn't average, and now I think I'm a pretty good seamstress. So it's really, really cool, and also means I get to look absolutely fabulous all the time, and my team know when I'm wearing something of mine because they go, and that's kind of like cool. When people go, wow, wow, I'm like, yes, I made it, and I look spectacular, and it's getting to my head. No, but it's really nice to kind of do slow fashion. When I say slow fashion, I can't get enough. I have an addictive personality. If I start sewing, I can't stop. And sewing little garments has kind of been a sanctuary this year for me, because when I went home to Australia we had La Nina and I couldn't leave the house, so I just sewed. And then with work it was so overwhelming that on Sundays I kind of had a creative day to myself, and I just made stuff to kind of make myself feel a little bit again and feel like myself. So I'm really grateful for this. But there is one thing I did forget to say. Hat. I made a hat last year. I made another one. I've taken up embroidery, by the way. And it's not perfect. No, you know what? It's start one. But how fun is this little Christmas hat? I just love it. It's so cute. It's so French. I feel like a princess. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right. On that note, I guess I better say adios and happy 2023. I really, really hope it's a better year, because last year was pretty bad. I won't lie. But let's make sure 2023 is a really spectacular year. I'm going to look fabulous all year long, and God only knows what beautiful things I get to make next. So, on that note, I will see you in the new year. Peace.